Hey there, this is Killer Reviews 97. I seem to be swerving away from the videos I sort of usually do, although some will be on the way. This is all it seems to be in preparation for the new bike I'll be getting from Halfords, which is a Carrera Zelios, or Zelos, however the hell you want to pronounce it, I don't give a crap. But also the bike I currently have. But anyways, what we're here to do is do an unboxing, and we won't do a review because I feel to make a review on a product that is critical to the safety of your bike and the safety of yourself when you're on the road and when you're off the road as well, I think needs a little bit more time to do. So this is the Smart R2. I think it's an upgraded version of what was originally just the first 1 watt LED rear light, and this time it's the sort of dual 0.5 with 5 different modes. And in comparison, just to let you know, for those of you who are looking at the USB version, I'm not sure to, the sort of battery life comparison. I'd assume the rechargeable one, in which you can plug in the USB, was probably a little bit better in terms of convenience and maybe lasts a little bit longer, but unfortunately has 1 less mode. Not the worst of things, but I think the mode that's on here, which is like a disco mode, is pretty awesome. So you can buy this off Amazon. I'll put a link in the description, for approximately £12–13, including next day shipping. If you're a Prime member, just sign up for the free trial. So what we've got here is up to 1 mile visibility. There's a few videos on YouTube, nobody actually talks, otherwise it's in a different language. No actual unboxings of the product, because I think this, they've taken a lot of effort to put it in a nice box, and I think it's really good. It's not just arrived in some plastic container or what have you not. So if you can't see, it seems to be the brightest light, pulsing, so 2 super bright half watt LEDs, up to 1 mile visibility, and the asterisk obviously next to it because it depends on the weather and other factors like the position. So up to 25 hours runtime steady and 50 hours runtime flashing, which is pretty good, and actually I don't really believe it too much, but we'll have to see. So tough construction, to withstand the extreme weather, and I'll let you read the rest. So we've got the flashing mode, the wide rear light beam, which is good for side-on visibility, and the pulsing mode, which is not present with the USB version of the product. So without further ado, we'll now unbox the present. A bit too early for presents, my birthday's not until July. So it doesn't seem to be sellotaped or anything, just a little plastic cover there, plastic tab. Pull it out of its very tidy box, nothing inside there, so we'll just put that in the background as a nice little backdrop. And the colour's pink here, which is not the most favourite colours for us boys and men, but I'm sure it brings out the more feminine side of some of us. But anyways, so the light seems to be secured, and what's really nice is that they include 2 batteries, which is, they're AAA batteries. I would assume that the non-rechargeable ones are better because they're slightly higher voltage by 0.3 volts higher, because they're 1.5 instead of 1.2, although I will be ordering rechargeable batteries, as I think it's a valuable compromise. This seems to be the mounting system, I believe. And also, another great thing about smart products is you can actually buy a rear bracket and mount several to the same mount. I'm not really sure, I can't comment on how this goes, because, well, I don't think I'll be installing it just yet. And so it tells you, it does have instructions there if you can read those. Oh Jesus. I think this is always the worst part, when you've got to start doing tabs. There we go. So here's the product itself. So we can see it's quite wide. Well, you can see that the light's definitely going to be leaking out the side there to the sort of angles. And I assume to take the, first off I'd say that this goes something like this onto your bike, and then you can adjust it, depending on how you have it. Not really sure with this part here, but we'll have to see. Okay. I'm having a bit of trouble here. Sorry, stand by. Hang on. Sorry, YouTube. I'll have to cut this out, actually. Hang on. So sorry there YouTube, that was a bit silly. It just required a little bit of force. So as you can see, the mechanism there is just literally a really tight snap mechanism, which is fine. Handy thing is you can take it off when you need to, and you know, replace the batteries at ease. Like I said, I would recommend the use of alkaline batteries, although I'm sure the compromise for rechargeables won't be that bad, and I'm sure you can use them. So also I'd like to do some tests on the product itself and show you, you know, how the product is at night, if I can. Oh my god, what is going on today? Sorry lads, sorry people, had a... Oh my god, you must be kidding. Oh my days, you must be kidding. Today is not my day. Sorry, YouTube. Jesus Christ. Oh god. There we go. Seem to be having a one of those days. So once you've correctly taken out the batteries, even with the use of a knife, once you've successfully done so, pop the batteries in. Make sure you do the correct polarity, obviously. I don't really know what else can go wrong today for me, and it seems to have gone and done its own little startup by itself. So okay, I think I have to pull it out. Well, actually I can slide it in. Nope. Oh my days. This is definitely not the easiest light. I'm just so worried about breaking it that... There we go. There we go, it's finally in. Finally in. There's no satisfying click, unfortunately. I mean, it's that bright that obviously the camera is picking up, the lines are coming up on the camera, so it seems to be pretty solid, and this is in, you know, daylight now, and that is actually extremely blinding. There's actually a little button on top. If you press it, just one light will come on. Press it again, two of them. Press it again, go into the sort of disco flash mode, and press it again, just a steady stroke. But I can't tell you how bright this is because this is extremely bright. Definitely a well-made product, and one that I recommend. So sorry the video's been a little long. I tried to cut out the parts that were wasteful, but definitely a great product. About £12–13, definitely worth your money. You should always invest in a good pair of rear lights. And this is Killer Reviews 97, and I'll hopefully bring you tests and reviews sometime soon. So take care.